Hello and welcome to another Innistrad block draft. This is Jake with Seems Good Magic. Uh, alright, we opened a Falconwrath Aristocrat, which I think I'm actually okay with picking here if we can push the aggro vamp strategy. Um, Burden of Guilt is great. Undying Evil's okay too. No, thank you. Um, Other than that, I don't really it's like too high up there. So I'm definitely going to take the Aristocrat. Alright, well we can pick up an on-color removal spell here or here. I think this one's the stronger one. Other options we have. There's lots of red in this pack. Forge Devil would be good. Um, this would be good in our deck possibly. Could cut black a little more, but Rack with Madness is so good. I think I'm gonna just take that right out the gate. Alright, well, let's see. Collar is good. We could do Scorn Villager and be splashing black, I guess. What else? We could do Reap, though I'm not like totally excited about it. I do like Torch Fiend a lot, and it cuts red, so I might just pick it. Avacyn's Collar is really great, but if we have Torch Fiend, it's not really a problem. I'm gonna take the Torch Fiend there. Alright, well, here's a good pack for us, actually. Inquisitor lets us do humans. There's a Blood Feud, a Nearheath Stalker, which I think is probably my pick. Erdwall Ripper is really... It's okay. It's not really good. I'm not gonna jump to that conclusion there. Blood Feud is... It can be a blowout, but I think Nearheath Stalker is just so much of a power card in limited. It's definitely worth picking up. Yeah, I think I'll collect another Rack with Madness here. We're definitely like splash black. I don't know if we're in black yet. Blood Feud or Warden of the Wall. I'm not aggro, that's for sure, if I commit to Blood Feud. This oftentimes isn't like a huge blowout either. I think I'm going to pick up Warden of the Wall. Okay. So for this, we have either Gravetiller Worm, which is great with our Aristocrat. Break of Day, no. Somberwall Dryad. I think I'll pick up the Gravetiller Worm. I think red-green, I mean, splash black is okay. Divination here. Haunted Fengraf. I'm okay with this card. I'm going to pick this up because I think out of that pack it's probably the most valuable as far as like something in limited. The Gravetiller Worm is great because it's splashable. We aren't necessarily out of black, but we're not still in it either. I mean, we'll see what happens here. Alright, well, we keep getting past black, and I can't believe that this is like a terrible card to this many people, but Deadly Allure fits with our deck so far. I am going to pick up the Undying Evil. And another one to complement it? Sure. I don't think Call of the Kindred is going to see much play. But I'm done with this card now. Like, this is a great 2 of, but that's it. I'm done with it. It's really great with morbid creatures, so I wish I had picked up that Wake Dancer in the second pack, kind of, but I swear I picked up Rack with Madness over it, so I'm not too upset by that. Yeah, so far I'm okay with how this is looking. I'd like to pick up a lot more morbid creatures, so that I could take advantage of them coming back. So we're not like committed to any color here actually with our mana costs. The Undying Evils just need 1 black. This is the only one that's like heavy into a couple. So I'm going to pick up the Crushing Vines here. I think we might be able to play it like Jund to some extent. We've already passed as many flyers as possible, so we might as well pick up a way to get rid of them. Warden of the Wall was a pretty good pick then, too. Rack with Madness won't be taking out any Nephalia Sea Kites, but hopefully we can pick up some green humans, like 2-drop humans. I'm totally okay with this. Maybe we can pick up some more vampires. Here's a human that I don't mind sacking to this. Alright, no? Well, I don't want the planes. I really don't want that at all. I'm not human at all. Heavy Maddock. I'm trying, it's really a stretch, but I feel like it might be playable if you have 2 Invisible Stalkers. I guess it's good with Elgod Inquisitor too. So like a blue-white human build, where you got those as like creatures. So you literally could pick up every Heavy Maddock you wanted, as long as you were getting Elgod Inquisitors in every other pack too. And then you'd be like turn 2 Invisible Stalker, because you'd probably get like 3 Invisible Stalkers out of the 2 Innistrad packs. So you'd be like turn 2 Invisible Stalker, and then turn 3 Heavy Maddock into turn 4 Elgod Inquisitor. They wouldn't even know what hit them. I'm definitely taking the Clinging Mist there. But I don't see it as a main deck card. Alright. Screeching Bat to complement our Vamps. Neonate, no, thank you. But Screeching Bat, maybe. This is worrisome. But not totally unstoppable. I mean, yeah, I'm like gonna be way light in humans, so that's gonna suck. But I gotta take the Screeching Bat here. This is a win con in and of itself. And 2-drop flyer, I'm not upset about that. If I pick up enough vampires, I can actually make Chosen playable, I feel like. Somebody else is definitely in black, so I feel like I might... Ooh, Ironsmith, there's a human for us. Woodland Cemetery is not going to get back to us, and I feel like I am actually going to be splashing green in this deck. But am I, like, so desperate that I need the Woodland Cemetery this early, when I could be picking up Ironsmith or Interloper? These tend to go a little later. I'll take the Interloper. Alright, we can pick up Victim, Hanweir Watchkeep, Rolling Temblor. These are our picks here. Mask is okay. Spectral Flight is annoying, but most people avoid it. I'm gonna pick up the Victim of Night. I'm not really hurting as of this pack on creatures, so... Alright, there's a Tormented Pariah in this pack. Clifftop Retreat. I don't know about that. Tormented Pariah is nice. We could also pick up the Typhoid Rats, actually. I think I will. I'm looking to be aggressive in the air. Wow! What a terrible pack for us to see. I guess Traveler's Amulet? Some blue-green player out there is both ecstatic to get this pack and sad to see it go. Travel Prep is annoying too. We'll pick up the Amulet. Alright, we can get Unburial Rites here. Fur of the Bitten. We don't look like we're aggro enough yet. Ghoul Caller's Chant is good, but we don't have any zombies to take advantage of it. So it's literally just a Raise Dead. And I guess I'd rather have a Rise from the Grave than a Raise Dead. Okay. Crossway Vamp over Tormented Pariah. This will be my first double red card. This is at least a human, and it's also a finisher. There's also Naturalize in this pack, but I don't think I need that over a creature. So I'll take the... Do I need to get through on the ground early? No. I'm not Crossway Vampire deck. I'm like Tormented Pariah deck. There's Bump in the Night, which is also not a strategy for my deck. There's Ancient Grudge, which is great. And there's also Naturalize, which I think is just a better pick since we've already passed one Bonds of Faith. Manor Skeleton's good, but I really need a sideboard option against the white-green deck that's got that, or the white-blue deck that has Claustrophobias to complement. I'm not going to regret passing that if I take the One-Eyed Scarecrow, so One-Eyed Scarecrow it is. I'm happy with taking artifact creatures or like colorless type things in a 3-color deck, obviously, so that I don't have any mana issues. And really I'm just splashing green for Gravechiller Worm and sideboard cards. So I'm not even sure it's necessarily a 2... Well, it's probably 2 forests. It's not like I'm needing anything else. Oh, wow. Well, do I take it over Traitorous Blood, though? Because Traitorous Blood is definitely something that this deck kind of wants, since we already have one sack outlet. And we just need to pick up like a Disciple of Gristlebrand, and we'd be good to go. This would just make my splash smoother, but I think the Traitorous Blood is way more meaningful to the deck. We'll take the Spider. We're already splash green, so that seems like a good option. Sure. I don't think it's gonna make our main deck though. Well, I really don't want to see someone play this against me, but I guess I'm not afraid of the Ancient Grudge at all. What are they gonna do? Break my One-Eyed Scarecrow? Okay, we'll take that too. Let's make it easy on myself. Okay. So now we're like kind of firmly into Jund. And we just need 3 more playables. There's a Disciple here. Also a Rage Thrower, which combos well with Disciple. Another Bonds, which is unfortunate. Reckless Waif, which is good for a more aggro strategy. Another 6-drop. This is not coming back around. So it's between these two. Claustrophobia and Bonds in the same pack is a little unsettling. I'll take the Rage Thrower. I already have a sack outlet in Falconwrath Aristocrat, so hopefully that's like helpful enough. Banshee, that's a good follow-up to Aristocrat. It is my first double black card, and it does work well with Unburial Rites too. It's a Mausoleum Guard here, Spidery Grasp, and Gatstaff Shepherd. It's kind of after a 2-drop green creature. It's also Spidery Grasp. I don't know. Morkrut Banshee I feel like is... I mean, this might push me out of green altogether. So I'm going to take that. But then there's Deadweight. So I think I'm good with Deadweight. Prey Upon is okay, but Deadweight's way better. Here's another sack outlet. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I think I want the Noble here. Unfortunately, I'm letting this go. But this is really good. Silent Departure, unfortunately, was in this pack. There's so much good blue here. God, am I going to be able to live long enough to cast this? Why not? If this resolves and there's no response to it, then you win the game. Take the interloper here. Probably should have picked up the Manor Skeleton there, actually, in retrospect. Just because it's a good blocker, and I'm like totally missing those. Okay, well we can pick up another Traveler's Amulet. I'm not like drawn to anything else. Could deny someone the sensory deprivation, or I could pick up my own Ancient Grudge. Let me hide green, and then I'll get rid of this too. So now what am I drawn to? I'm gonna hate out the sensory deprivation. This can be a sideboard card too. Grotto here. Grotto. It's sad to see this so late. Okay. I don't think I have any off-color flashback right now, so Grotto's just out of the board. Or I can do Gruesome Deformity out of the board, since I already have a Traveler's Amulet. Okay, we'll take the Kessig Wolf. We'll also do Altar's Reap. And we will pick up the Stromkirk Patrol. And we'll pick up Fur of the Bitten here. Sure. Okay, so we got a few good picks at the end there. I think I'm going to play this main deck. It's risky, I know, but I think I can manage it. I did only get up one sack outlet, sadly, other than Altar's Reap, which is just as good with Trader's Blood. So I think these two are definitely making the deck. I didn't really get anything else as far as sack outlets go. I don't think I'll be playing Tormented Pariah. Brainweevil is good because it triggers Morbid for more Corrupt Banshee, but other than that, not exactly sure if it has any real value here. Undying Evil, it's good with that too, because you can sack it, get it back, sack it again, if they have like a bunch of cards in hand. So, as a turn 5 play, it's not terrible to make them discard 4 cards. So he might make the deck. Well, I think if I'm playing him, then I should also be playing Tormented Pariah, actually. Because that would be the only reason to justify playing this, is if you already had a better 4-drop. And clearly, I only have 2. Warden makes it for sure. Fur's not going to make it. We are a little more... the victim can be cast at any time. But we definitely are black. I mean, that's our base color. It's gotta be. So... okay, well, once we get this into deck building mode here, there we go. Put you in. Put you in and you. I think I have to play that. Playing that. I don't necessarily need the Chosen yet. This Undying Evil. As a 1-of right now. And Deadweight for sure. Torch Fiend. Wolf. That. I feel like the Pariah is better than the Brainweevil. Okay, so without the Warden of the Wall, this is my deck, and then I can add in the Warden. Well, there's really nothing else to add in other than the Warden, I guess. So let's check our converted mana cost here. I feel like I want the Traveler's Amulet in here too because of this. So, playing them both. We have 13 creatures, which isn't a ton. I'll be playing Haunted Fengraf into Plains because we have the Unburial Rights. And then I gotta just make sure. Kinda want to cut one card. I'll probably bring out the Undying Evil since I have two different res effects. And really only one way to take advantage of it. I guess more Corrupt Banshee and Undying Evil is really good together too. I could cut Torch Fiend. I really don't want to cut another creature, but especially with Altar's Reap. Do I even need to cut one though? Can this be a 16 land deck? I think possibly. No, I don't think so. I'm all up here, 4 and up. So it's got to be a 17 lander. Because I want to control the early board, I guess I want the Typhoid Rats in. Torch Fiend, I need early blockers if I'm going to be control. So I guess I could put in Brainweevil, take out the 2 interlopers. Let's get these out of here again. Okay, so I'm at 24 here. I need to do some switching around. Maybe this is a sideboard card, in case I have enough removal to handle everything. Then I can put Chosen in this place. I think playing the Amulet in addition to playing 17 lands is maybe overkill. But plus I have the Warden of the Wall, so maybe 16. This is a 16 land deck. Move these down again. I don't know about getting rid of Traitorous Blood and bringing in Chosen. I don't feel like that's necessary yet. No, I need the Warden in here to, or the Traitorous Blood in here to work with my Falconwrath and Altar's Reap. I think. No, actually I'm in black more. This is actually easier for me to justify with the 2 interlopers that don't do anything on defense. The Bat and the Noble Aristocrat and Patrol. Near Heatstalker too, I guess. So I've got a fair number of vampires. More often than not, she's going to be Grey Ogre, but potentially, like, I could drop down Falconwrath Noble and then flip her. Yeah, I'd be tapped out for that turn. So, like, I could also wait until they attack, but if that's the case, they usually will have the removal for it, and that's what sucks. I guess just faking the block is enough, though. But if they're tapped out or whatever, you want to just do it and get it over with, unless they have a devastating board position on turn 4. Okay, I think I'll just add some land, and we'll see what they suggest. 9 and 5. I think that's plausible. I am playing Traveler's Amulet, but I'll often be searching for planes with that. I think this has to be a 17 land card, or a 17 land deck. If I need to cut something, it should probably be... I'm going to take out the Pariah. I know it's another kill condition, but I just need that extra land, actually. I need a matching land, though. Okay, there we go. So I think this is going to be our deck. We've got Deadweight, Typhoid Rats, to an extent, Victim of Night, Two Rack with Madness, more Crep Banshee, and that's about it for removal. I think it should be okay. There's some Unburial Rite shenanigans to be had, and hopefully the Army of the Damned can get there for us at least once. Alright, we'll see you in the first round.